President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi received greeting cables from the senior statesman on the advent of the new year. Speaker of the House of Representatives Hanafi Gebeli wished that the new year brings hope and optimism for the future and determination to work for the greater good of the homeland and its people. He prayed to God to bless the Palestinian or the Egyptian president with all success and the homeland with peace and goodness. Meanwhile, the Minister of Defense and Military Production, General Abdel Majid Saqr, sent a cable on behalf of himself and the armed forces, extending greetings to the Supreme Commander, marking the new year. He vowed that the armed forces will remain the protective shield of the state towards more accomplishments. To the same end, Minister of Foreign Affairs Badr Abdulati offered his sincere greetings to President al-Sisi on the occasion. He wished health and success to the head of state and peace, security, stability and progress to the homeland. Mufti of the Republic, Nadir Ayad, also sent a similar greeting cable to the President, calling on the Egyptians to stand in cohesion behind their wise political leadership. Prime Minister Mustafa Madbouli confirmed his readiness to provide full support to the National Media Authority to restore its pioneering role, indicating the necessity of helping it cope with the latest transformation in the world of media. The Prime Minister made these remarks in a meeting with the head of the National Media Authority, Ahmed Al-Muslimani, to follow up on the procedures taken to improve the performance of the multiple economic authorities. Madbouli stressed the crucial role of the National Media Authority in raising the public awareness, spreading out knowledge and shaping the Egyptian patriotic character, as well as reinforcing social and moral values and enhancing the sense of belonging among the Egyptians. The meeting also tackled the efforts on the financial disengagement between the authority and the National Investment Bank, saying that solving this file will help handle the problems facing the NMA and hampering its reform. Minister of Foreign Affairs Badr Abdulati said that the unique ties binding Egypt with Oman are based on shared ranks with regards to the different regional and the international issues. The minister made these remarks as he conducted a phone call with the Omani counterpart, Badr bin Hamad al-Bosaidi, hailing the promoted level of bilateral cooperation in the recent period. The two sides exchanged points of view on the situation in Gaza, with the top diplomat reviewing the Egyptian efforts for holding the ceasefire deal, ensuring the unhindered access of the humanitarian aid, and launching post-war recovery in the Palestinian enclave. On Yemen, Abdulati reiterated the Egyptian support to the Yemeni sovereignty and territorial integrity. The phone call also touched on the developments in the Horn of Africa region, with the foreign minister expressing Egypt's absolute rejection of any unilateral measures breaching Somalia's sovereignty and unity. Minister of Foreign Affairs Badr Abdulati reiterated the Egyptian outright rejection of the Israeli recognition of the so-called Somaliland. Addressing the virtual ministerial meeting of the African Union's Peace and Security Council over the situation in the Democratic Republic of Congo, Egypt's top diplomat said that the Israeli move is a blatant violation of the international law, the UN Charter and the Statute of the African Union. Abdulati called for the African Union Council to hold an emergency meeting to affirm Somalia's unity and reject the unilateral Israeli measures which hamper regional peace and security. Similarly, the foreign minister stressed the importance of maintaining Congo's territorial integrity and emphasized the Egyptian commitment to support the development pursuits in the Great Lakes region. The Ministry of Petroleum and Mineral Resources said in a statement that it signed the Memorandum of Understanding with the Lebanese Ministry of Energy and Water. The ministry reiterated that the agreement aims at purchasing natural gas from Egypt, seeking to reduce the Lebanese reliance on the fuel oil and to meet its needs for the electricity generation resources. The statement illustrated that Egypt is fulfilling its role in supplying Lebanon with natural gas with the aim of supporting energy security for the Arab countries. The MOU was signed by the Petroleum Minister Karim Badawi and the Lebanese Energy Minister Joe Saadi. Deputy Prime Minister for the Industrial Development, Minister of Industry and Transport, Engineer Kamil El-Wazir, met with Djibouti's President Ismail Omar Guelleh. During the meeting, El-Wazir pointed out to the presidential recommendations of supporting Djibouti and offering partnership in its development drive. The minister said there are potentials for increasing the number of Egyptian corporations in the market in Djibouti that would cover the needs with the Egyptian commodities and manufacturers. Egypt's stock market indices collectively went up in the trading session after selective purchasing operations by the local and foreign investment funds reached higher rates. The benchmark EGX30 index gained 0.31% to close at 41,731.68 points. The EGX70 index for the small and medium businesses also added 0.63% to close at 13,160.84 points. And the broader EGX 100 index also gained 0.5% at the closure. The market capitalization gained £6 billion to close at £2,975 billion amid transactions of about 45.2 billion Egyptian pounds.